All right, traders, how we doing today? It is Tuesday, time for your final order cutoff video. I'm just going to give it a sec, maybe see if anybody wants to pop onto the live stream. We're going to be going over all of the books set for final order cutoff this week. Again, your DC and select Scout comic books through Lunar Distribution will have a final order cutoff this coming up Sunday, which is 5/23, and then the following day, Monday, is your final order cutoff for all the Marvel and everything else. So real quick, we'll get right into it. For our Marvel or for our DC books this week, we've got Batman Fortnite 0 Point, issue number 6. We're going to be finishing out that run. Remember, if you're playing the game and you're getting the codes, you have to collect all of the books and get all of the codes. Once issue 6 comes out, you get the final code, which will give you an armored Batman, I believe. So that's going to be a highly ordered book. You can just get in on final order cutoff. Batman Dark Prince Charming trade paperback. Black Friday from Scout Comics, issue number 3 of 3. That's been a real interesting take, kind of a horror take on Black Friday. That's been fun. We've got Catwoman, issue number 32. This particular book is going to have it's going to take us back to Catwoman's origins and tell us more about her first crime. So that sounds pretty interesting. We've got Claire and the Dragons, issue number 1. Of course, it's got a dragon right on the cover, so I'm going to be in on that one. Not even sure what it's about, but we'll give it a run. Flash number 771. We've got 2 covers for that one. This is going to have the Flash jumping into bodies of other speedsters throughout the timeline. We've got Future State Wonder Woman trade paperback, just bringing all together all those Future State books. We've got Justice League number 63, which is a Naomi-centric story that's going to have 2 covers. We've got Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 2. I've got 3 covers on that one. I actually really like this A cover. That's pretty cool. And then we've got a couple others, including a Riccardo Federici sketch variant for the 1 in 25. That one's actually super cool. Long Lost from Scout, Prestige Edition. Nightwing, which has been really good. I think this is going to be a future key for that book. And future key meaning there's something significant happening in the book that may or may not equate to value long term. But I believe they're introducing a new character. So it might be interesting. And then we got 3 covers for that one, including the DC Pride cover. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Issue 110. And then we've got Static, Season 1. That's going to be a 6-issue limited series. And I just thought I would bring this up real quick. This, of course, is going to reintroduce Static Shock into DC canon. I would expect this being one of the more popular milestone characters to be seeing a lot more of Static. We don't know what's happening over at DC because of the buyout. So I get a feeling that there's an intention to use the Static character, and I would think that they would move forward with that, but we'll see how that works out. Subsequently, Static Shock number 1 is starting to see some gains. We've already seen a 0.31% uptake in current sales. Raw comic average for that book around $75. So I could very easily see this one just kind of taking off. Doesn't look like we have much in the way of slabbed copies at the moment. Just a little take on that. Then we've got a second cover for the Static book. That one's super cool. Really like that artwork. Suicide Squad Case Files trade paperback issue number 1. Superman Man of Tomorrow trade paperback volume 1. We've got Truth and Justice issue number 5, a Batgirl centric story on that one. We've got Wonder Girl number 2. Of course, we're going to continue with Yara Flores. We've got 3 covers on that one. Got a nice Pride variant there. We've got Wonder Woman Gold, or Black and Gold, which these are super cool covers, highlighting, of course, the gold lasso. I really like the 4th variant here. We've got Wonder Woman leaping off the page. Really dig that one. Wonder Woman Lords and Liars trade paperback. And that's what we have for our DC books. Final Order Cutoff again this Sunday, 5/23. So we move on now to Image Comics. Pop over to Previews World. A nice feature on Previews. So we've got Compass number 1 of a 5-issue limited series. If we bring that up, you have an opportunity. You can click into it and just kind of read a quick preview of the book. They give you a few pages. You can see the artwork, read a little bit of the storyline to see if it's something you're going to be interested in. Nice feature that Previews offers. So Compass number 1, we've got Family Tree trade paperback. Home is at issue number 3 of 5. I wasn't real thrilled with it. I only read the first issue there. I might look more into it as more things happen. It looks like something is exciting going on here. So we may revisit that one. Jupiter's Legacy, of course, with the kind of lackluster. I've been hearing both good and bad about the Netflix series. So it is picked up renewed for a second season. And apparently the storyline is going to be playing into that. So these might be worth grabbing. Of course, there's quite a few here that we don't have any art for yet. Radiant Black is at issue number 5, and looks like we have a couple covers there. Silver Coin, which just released issue number 2 last week, is going to be continuing its run, issue number 3. And that one looks interesting, about some home invaders that pick up the coin and kind of take it from there. Stillwater by Zdarsky is at issue number 8. We're going to have a couple covers there. Time Before Time is going to be on issue number 2. We've got 3 covers. Ultra Mega, which is a huge fun book. Issue number 4, we've got 3 covers, art for 1. The Walking Dead Deluxe is at issue number 17. Looks like we got 5 covers. One of them's missing art at the moment. But we're just plugging along. They're cranking these out pretty quick. Of course, there's not a whole lot that they have to do in the way of writing the stories. They're just adding color to it. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll switch over to some of the indie books. We'll start at Dark Horse. Critical Role, Vox Machina Origins, number 3 of 6. We've got 1 cover there. Cyberpunk 2077 figure. That's interesting. I kind of thought that was a dead property. Far Cry, Rite of Passage. I like the Far Cry universe, and it's really cool to see those books coming out. We've got Grendel, Devil's Odyssey. We're hitting issue number 7 of 8. That's plugging right along. House of Lost Horizons, number 2. Nexus newspaper strips, trade paperback. Very cool. Norse mythology, which has been a real fun book. We're starting a second series there with number 1. We've got 2 different covers there. Orphan and the Five Beasts, 3 of 4. It looks like we've got a couple different versions. We've got the trade dress and a virgin variant on that one. That's been a really cool story. Not my typical art for that one, but it works well, very well within the story. And Rangers of the Divide, issue number 2 of 4. If you weren't able to get in on this one, it is a super cool story, kind of a sci-fi adventure there. So that's Dark Horse. We move to IDW. We've got Tarot, Beauty of Horror, Fear, Your Future Tarot deck. All right, that's interesting. We've got Kanto and City of the Giants. It's finishing its run, issue number 3. Looks like we have a single cover. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero 283. The whole Sherlock thing kind of hit pretty big within the confines of the G.I. Joe universe. So starting to see some gains on Joe lately. We've got 284. G.I. Joe 284. Got a couple covers there. Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. That is geared for its kaijus for a younger generation. I really dug it. I thought it was cool. They're bringing a lot of that older Godzilla lore into the book, and that's been a lot of fun with simple, well done artwork. I really enjoyed that book. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, issue number 99. We got a couple covers on that one. Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 41 with 2 covers. Star Trek Year 5, issues 21 and 22 are on final order cutoff. Of course, I'll be grabbing those. We're down to single covers on those. Star Wars High Republic Adventures, number 5. Don't have art yet. Usagi Yojimbo is at issue number 20 with a single cover, and Voyage to the Stars trade paperback. Now Dynamite, we've got Army of Darkness, Xena trade paperback. That sounds like a lot of fun. Black Terror, Dark Years trade paperback. Chastity, Blood, Consequences trade paperback. Sacred 6 is at issue number 10. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 covers for that one. Sacred 6. I haven't read that one. Sonya Versal number 5. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 covers. 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, these are premiums. My recommendation with these Dynamite books is you will typically, because I've got 10, 12 covers, and they're all open order, you will typically see the cosplay covers as well as maybe 1 or 2 of the others at your LCS. You may want to look into, if you're interested in these and specific covers, pre-order them, help the LCS out, because it's really tough for them to order a book that has a sell-through of maybe 3 or 4 copies to order all 10. So if you're into Red Sonja, Vampirilla, any of those, and you have specific covers that you want, take a look, pre-order those from your LCS, help them out a little bit. But yeah, that's our Dynamite books. Boom Studios, we've got Angel Spike, trade paperback, volume 2. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tea Time. Looks like a Giles-centric book there. How's it going, TM? We've got Firefly, brand new verse, is at issue number 46. That's been a real fun read if you're into Firefly. Jim Henson's Storytellers. I got some news that they're looking at moving forward with this as an option property. So, real interesting to see where it's going. I hope they keep that Peach Momoko aesthetic that they have. I'm not a big Momoko fan. She's very hit and miss. I really do dig what she's done on this series, however. It is a great storyline. How's it going, Marvin Wynn? Nice to see you showing up. We've got Luna, number 5 of 5. Couple different variants there. Save Yourself is a new series. We're at issue number 1 of 4. That looks pretty interesting. Not my typical artwork. I don't know if that's finished artwork, if there's no faces on it. So we'll see as that gets closer. 7 Secrets, issue number 9. So that's Boom Studios. From Aftershock, we've got Kaiju Score, trade paperback, volume number 1. 7 Swords, number 1, cover A. And Silver City, number 2. Silver City was a very cool book. So glad to see they're putting those out in a timely manner. Aftershock, of course, coming on real strong lately. Let's see what else we got. Behemoth, You Promised Me Darkness, 3rd printing of cover number 1. Very cool. Black Mask. We've got God Killer Tomorrow's Ashes, issue number 1, and Walk Among Us trade paperback, part 2. Well, where am I? Okay, Black Mask. Oni Press. Looks like they have a few books coming out. We've got Akrasuko, Meet Her World, issue number 3, with 2 different covers, and Dragon Racer trade paperback. Flash by Nights, 7 Secrets. I have collected every one of the 7 Secret books. I have yet to read one. So I hear a lot of great things. I know it's a book that a couple of my community buddies are in on. So we're going to take a look at it eventually. Let's see. Oni. Titan. So Titan, of course, the Doctor Who books. We've got Doctor Who Missy, issue number 3 with 3 covers. Oh, this is very cool. Michael Moorcock Library, Elric Stormbringer in a hardcover format. I grew up on the Elric books. If you're into D&D, of course, you know who, like, it seems they go hand in hand. That's super cool. Minky Woodcock, Girl Electrified Tesla. That is really an interesting kind of noir book. Got a real cool cosplay cover for it there. But yeah, if you're into that, like early 20th century noir type stuff, that's a real interesting read there. Of course, Tesla, very polarizing character himself, no pun intended. From Vault Comics, autumnal number 8, we got 3 covers, artwork for 2. Engine World, issue number 11, with 2 covers. Heavy, a really cool book from Vault. Looks like we got issue number 7 with 2 covers, and Resonant is at issue number 10. Kind of a sleeper there. I've heard option news on that one as well. But yeah, that's a cool book. Vault. So yeah, very, very light on indies for the week. And then, of course, that's going to bring us to our Marvel books. Now, Marvel, again, cutoff for this is going to be Monday, the 24th. We've got Alien number 4, 2 covers on that one. This is the In-Hyuk Lee cover. Really dig his artwork. So I did read #1 on that one. I enjoyed it. I hear it gets better. I, of course, have to, but we'll move on with that. Captain America Annual #1. There was something interesting going on here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the character over time, not his first appearance, but it looks like he's going to be gaining some extra powers here. And so may become more of a player in the Marvel Universe. So we might want to look at looking back to its first appearance. I believe it was Secret Wars 2019, Secret Wars or something like that. So we've got Captain America. Oh, that's Annual #1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 covers on that one. We've got Captain America Epic Collection trade paperback, $45 trade paperback. But it looks like it's going to give us information about John Walker and everything that went on. Probably going to learn about U.S. Agent and the Buckies and all of that stuff that's going to tie into the Falcon Winter Soldier stuff. Hello, Nick. How's it going today? Just going over some Final Order Cutoff books. We've got Cosmic Ghost Rider trade paperback, Baby Thanos Must Die, and of course Momoko's Demon Days. So I'm not real familiar with Demon Days. Of course, this one's got Black Widow, done in that signature Momoko pseudo anime style. The artwork that she's done for these books have been really nice. For the most part, no complaints there. The interior artwork does not reflect. At least it didn't on the Demon Days X-Men cover that I saw. So, take those for what it's worth. Several covers on that one. Seven different covers, and they're all open order. So, I doubt that your LCS is going to order heavy on this one. So if there's a specific cover that you want, make sure you hit them up before Monday so we get the right cover for you, right? Just help them out a little bit. Fantastic Four, issue #33. We've got 3 covers that are going to be available for that one. Of course, Liefeld's still putting out those really cool Deadpool covers for the Deadpool 30th anniversary. We've got Heroes Reborn, issue #7 of 7. We're going to see the Avengers popping into all this now. So we're going to have the Squadron Supreme of America facing the Avengers. That sounds fun. And then we've got, what are they calling it? It's not Alpha Flight, it's Final Flight. Final Flight going to show up and bring the boom from up north. There you go. That's Travis's book right there, TM Nerdy. Battling Connect. We've got some trade paperbacks, King in Black Namor, Loki, Mistress of Mischief. So the female Loki. Marvel Voices Pride, which of course is the written by the LGBT community about those characters, much like they did with the Asian and the other Marvel Voices. A really cool America Chavez cover there. I'm not sure I really dig the way they retconned the character, but I get why they did it. It makes her more, pliable, more present in the Marvel universe, so we can see more of her going forward, and it makes more sense. We've got a couple Fantastic Four trade paperbacks. Mighty Valkyries, issue #3 of 5. 3 covers for that one. And this is real interesting. So you got Miles Morales Spider-Man is at issue #27. we've got 2 covers there, and I was reading the splash about it. Miles looks a little ticked off there, but it says the secret origins of the clones are revealed, and the truth is horrifying. This issue is an issue you won't forget anytime soon. So we know in the clone saga with Peter Parker, one of those clones, of course, becoming Scarlet Spider. Are we in for something along those lines? I think we're going to see more from one or more of the clones. So this might be a worthy pickup spec-wise, as well as being a fun story. We've got a couple Omnibus, Marvel Masterwork, Ghost Rider, hardcover. Those come in at $75 a piece. So, wow. New Mutants number 19. Of course, that being a Gala tie-in. Flash by Night saying, looking forward to how Miles' Clone Saga ends. That's one that I'm just going to collect them all before I even attempt to read it. So, New Mutants 19, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 variants there. Planet-sized X-Men number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those are available for 3 of the 5, it looks like. Super cool cover on that one, the Women of X-Men. Huh, that's interesting. No spoilers. Star Wars 14. We've got, 3 different variants for that one. 4 different variants for that one. Looks like we've got Lando in the forefront there. Star Wars Dr. Aphra trade paperback. We've got trade paperback volume 2 and trade paperback volume 7. Taskmaster Rubicon Trigger trade paperback. Wolverine Black, White, and Blood Treasury Edition. So we've combined that for a trade paperback. And X-Corp number 2. Couple very cool covers on that one. 3. It looks like we have 3 available. So that's what's coming out for our Marvel books. Make sure that we get those orders in by Monday, the 25th, in order to secure those for when they're coming up. Wanted to kind of show these off real quick. So this is Basilisk number 1, the Hive Comics exclusive. They've got a few that are coming up to round out the month. They're being just a little bit secretive here. So Basilisk number 1, very cool indie book, of course. And then from Image, this is crossover issues 7 through 10. They are connecting variants, and they're going to be making these available to the Hive community as a package where you can buy all 4. And the reason I put these on my final order cutoff is we see them popping in. So check with them this Saturday at 2 o'clock Mountain Time to see what they're releasing. And then this beautiful cover of a very anticipated final number 1. And then they've got a mystery cover that they have yet to announce. So that vinyl number 1, of course, vinyl is going to be a super hot book. I'm looking forward to that one. I've already got people bombarding me with it, wanting to make sure that they get copies. So, and when we get close to the final order cutoff, of course, you will know. I think it's already in previews. You might want to contact your comic shop. Make sure you have those open order books on your pull list. So that's what we have for all of our final order cutoff books this week. Keep in mind, final order cutoff for these books are Saturday and Sunday. And as we move forward, things are about to switch up with the Marvel books as they go to Penguin for distribution. Distribution through Diamond will still be final order cutoffs on Monday, but they have not yet announced what that's going to be through Penguin. I imagine it's going to remain the same, but who knows? Just a little heads up of things that are coming up. Today is Thursday or Tuesday, so Wednesday I will have a live new comic book day right from Black Cat Comics here in Salt Lake City, where we go over all the books that came out and let you know what our insights on some of them. Thursday, we have open mic Thursday morning at 11 o'clock Mountain Time, where you're welcome to come and join the chat, and we're going to show off the books we got the previous day and any goodies we have laying about. We just talk about comics. I think we're going to approach the subject of what's going on over at DC. I don't want to be one of those that's going to just jump on things and discuss without really looking into it or finding out more. There are people that do that. So there's a lot of information coming out today about the buyout. But we want to be diligent and do our research, and at least the information that I want to present is going to be a little more fleshed out. And then we go into the weekend. So, and then next Monday, we're going to have an installment of Comic Book University. I go live Monday mornings after Bueller's show. So watch the coffee show with Bueller and Bob. And then right after that, we'll go live. And we're going to discuss poll lists and how important the poll list is. So, if you have insight on that, hit me up. If you want to join me, let me know, and we'll discuss how important that is to the collectors and the shops. So that's what's coming up. Make sure you like and subscribe. And thanks for listening to me rant for the last 32 minutes. And I will see y'all later, traders.